things that I am proud about, and many of you don't know that I take pride in my sorority, which is Delta Sigma Theta, and being a public service.
I just passed that down to you.
But I already heard that Councilmember Bradford already had to bet to see if I would cry today. So I think you're going to lose, sir. But, you know, many of you know that I take pride in serving as a member of Delta Sigma Theta and serving the community. And many of you don't know I'm actually the first member of Delta Sigma Theta to actually serve in Houstono City Council, which I have been awarded that honor. And, you know, looking at service and looking at public service and the things that we do each and every day, it's something that we take pride in. Many of you don't know I've been here almost 14 years, serving here in city government as a whole, and I take pride in that. You know, from starting when I met Mayor the very first time, I think, in South Bell, Dublin, when she walked in and letting everybody know what was her role, what was her job. And that was the very first time I met her, you know, in the community. And so, and knowing her for a very long time in city government. So I take pride in that. When everybody asks me, what did you do? I said, I work for the city of Houston. I was proud and continue to proud and represent those employees. You know, I'm proud to say as a district council member in the last 6 years, that we had the awesome opportunity to work with the city departments, and we totaled our numbers, and I want to thank, and I'll thank my staff in a minute. You know, we totaled our numbers, Mayor, in the last 6 years since I've been here. We've invested over $800 million into the district. You know, when we look at infrastructure dollars, when we look at, I know that now that Councilmember Green has the opportunity to serve with the clinic that was built, the Hiram Carl Multi-Service Center. You know, many legacies that we left in the district, that is something that to be proud of your tax dollars. And being here and continue to serve and working on issues that I was very concerned about to me. I tell someone when they get on council, focus. Focus on something that means important to you, and don't be all over the place to where you're not effective on anything. So looking at those issues about homelessness and veterans and looking at, and I want to thank Councilmember Cohen because when she joined council, I was like, yay, there's somebody who I can partner with and you know, promote those issues like women issues and looking at youth truancy issues is something that a lot of us that we take pride in. And I want to thank, you know, people think that when we come to city government, there's really nothing new under the sun. But we take those issues and we make them our own. You know, when we talk about, a lot of us, you don't hear me tooting the horn and tooting the things, a lot of things that we've done in District D, a lot of things you may not know we've done. But we know we have accomplished it because that's because of the staff that we have. When you look at ex-offenders, many of you don't know that our office, we had a mini ex-offender program. Working with labor, working with Richard Shaw and apprenticeships and making sure that our ex-offenders who came to our office and made a phone call that we helped get jobs. We didn't come and toot, but these are things that we've accomplished in our office. And we work with labor and making sure that we were able to help to get those apprenticeship programs going. And we found out anything that was in the community, we made sure that we referred out. You know, when we also look at anything and looking at deadbeat landlords, and I want to thank Mayor, people think about issues that we come through every day when we look at deadbeat landlords in our community. And I want to thank legal, because many of you don't know that we brought almost 2 landlords to justice to go to court because of what they did of dealing with families that live in deplorable conditions. And I want to thank legal for that. You know, they had to go to court. Many of you know about Crestmont Village Apartments. We made him come down to Houston, and Mayor supported us on that. You know, hopefully we'll be able to do something with those apartments moving forward. But due to the efforts of my hardworking staff, many of you don't know, we've relocated 65 families that are in houses today. And I think when I got the final report from Valerie the other day, she said only 1 returned and left. This is something that our office has been proud of over the last 6 years. So we have to make sure that our children, that they have access to quality food choices. We have delivered out of District D office to date over 900,000 pounds of food in the community. So that's something that we're very, very proud of. And working with the Houston Food Bank, that is what you do when you are a leader. We have conducted over 20 health fairs in our district, making sure that every year that our the children had access to, you know, health services, back to school programs, back to school events, supplies. We've done that right in District D. Many of you don't know that, being a city council member prior to that we organized, I think, down about over 12 super neighborhoods when they first started. The super neighborhoods that you all govern, along with Don Perkins and myself, we helped get those super neighborhoods started. So this is something that we take pride in, that I'm really proud about. And we look at initiatives, and I want to thank Neil White for allowing me and promoting me to promote the recycling initiative. When the recycling initiative, when we came in 2006, it was under 10%. So I'm gonna get my other 5% at the end, 5 minutes.